All right, folks, did you know that there are many misconceptions about blood donations? And in fact, blood donations are decreasing. Let's check in with Chris Rhoda, president of the Red Cross Blood Services, who joins us live via satellite. Good morning, Chris. Maybe you can tell us about the recent survey conducted on behalf of the Red Cross.
Good morning, Linda. First of all, it's great to be on in Buffalo, and we definitely appreciate you having us on this morning. Yeah, we did do a survey, and as you said, there's a lot of misconceptions about the need for blood. I think the biggest one is that people really just misunderstand how frequently blood is needed. When we asked in that survey, what do you think, how often do you think blood is needed? The most common answer in the survey was about every 15 minutes. Some people even thought every hour or two, perhaps, a blood unit was needed to be transfused in the United States to a patient in need. The reality is about every 2 seconds in the United States, someone needs a blood transfusion. So that gap in the perception of how often it's needed and how often it's actually needed is about 40,000 patients a day that would be missing their transfusions if that were the case. So there is a big misconception about how frequently blood's needed in the United States.
Chris, is it true that the letters A, B, and O are disappearing?
It absolutely is. As you said, ABs and Os are not just letters, but they're actually blood types. They're blood types that are sitting on hospital shelves across the country. And unfortunately, far too often, hospitals find themselves short on ABs and Os on their shelves and unable to transfuse patients as necessary as they need to.
And I understand that because of this, we want to get the word out. You've actually launched a campaign that we need to know about.
Yeah, we have launched what I think is a very creative campaign. It's our Missing Types campaign, and as you mentioned before, we're removing A, Bs, and Os from corporate logos, from iconic brands across the country, favorite brands, from iconic images, from websites, from social media sites, not only across the United States, but around the world, in hopes of raising awareness and trying to connect with the new donors, people who've never donated before, and reconnect with donors who haven't donated in some period of time. Try to motivate them and encourage them to come on out and participate. Don't wait, come on out and donate now. And the campaign's all about raising awareness in hopefully a creative and interesting way.
You know, Chris, it's funny because I understand you really don't need to know your blood type to donate. The first time I donated blood, it was to find out what my blood type was.
Yeah, absolutely. That's actually a good way to find out your blood type, and you're right. You do not need to know your blood type. Another part of the survey, a key finding of the survey, was that nearly half the population felt like that they needed to know their blood type to be able to come in and donate, and that's absolutely not the case. You don't need to know your blood type. We take all blood types. We need them all on a regular basis, and as you said, once you donate, we'll let you know what your blood type is so that you'll always have that. It'll either be on the app. If you download our blood donation app, we'll tell you your blood type there, or we'll send you a card in the mail and tell you what your blood type is.
Yeah, and it just feels really good to know that after you've donated that yours is one of the types that they really need. So do you have any tips for some new blood donors?
Well, first of all, go ahead and schedule your appointment. That's the easiest way to make a blood donation and ensure that you minimize any potential waits when you get there. So schedule your blood donation. You can do that in multiple ways. You can go to 1-800-RED CROSS, 1-800-RED CROSS. Yep, you can go to redcrossblood.org. Or as I mentioned, you can download the free app from any of your favorite app sites. Once you do that process, which I think is the easiest, is scheduling your blood donation, then it's about coming on in, showing up at your time. We'll get you registered when you come in, make sure we get all your information down. We'll go through health history, ask you some questions about travel and medications. Then we'll go through a mini physical, make sure it's safe for you to donate, and then you get to the easy process, which is the donation itself. It takes about 8 to 10 minutes. Before you know it, you've done donating that unit of blood, you feel great about the process, and we get you into the canteen where you give you some of those famous juice and cookies.
That's exactly what I was going to say. The best part is the juice and cookie at the end. Hey, Chris, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
We want to let everybody know to please join the hashtag Missing Type movement today. You're going to notice a lot of company logos missing those letters, and this is why, because it's the Red Cross who's missing those blood types. If you'd like to know more, visit redcrossblood.org or call toll-free 1-800-733-2767. All right, thank you, Chris.